Hey everyone, it's Wayne. I wanted to go over 5 big chances from Roma-Napoli. Let's have a look.
If you like my video, don't forget to subscribe and give it a thumbs up. Thanks.
I wanted to take us through a couple of these just to show that it's not that Roma is playing bad. They are not playing bad. They had a good game against Napoli overall. But when you look at certain actions, decision making by the attackers, it leaves a lot to be desired. And there is no secret. You don't need a chart or anything to show you that Roma's XG is way up, but the actual goals scored is way down. And let's look a little bit into that case. Let's get a deep dive here. So on the first one, we're looking at Zaniolo gets past Lobotka. He makes an excellent run, splits him in two, and then cuts into the middle. Spinazzola, though, however, is making a darting run in on the left. And at the very last moment, he cuts in. So what you could see here, it looks as if Spinazzola was wide open the whole time. But that's really not the case. I really think that Spinazzola should have made this run about half a second earlier. And then by that time, though, Zaniolo has already decided what he's going to do. He's going to take the shot. So I think that should have been figured out between those two. They need to build more of a connection. If that ball had came right there, square across the frame of goal, Spinazzola would have had it on his right foot, and that's definitely going on target at the very least. In the second one here, we find Kamara, who's advanced the ball into the final third, finding the feet of Abraham. Abraham takes Kim 1v1. And there's a variety of things that he can do here. He can go to the right and take a curling shot. He can shimmy to the right and then break down the left, taking Kim. Or he can pass into Pellegrini. What he decides to do, unfortunately, is play a ball that is past Pellegrini, who has already decided that he's going to stop his run. The attack is over, and it's squandered. In the third one here, we have Zaniolo taking Juan Jesus for a ride. But he's unable to find support, as you can see. He's passed all 3 Napoli defenders. Ideally, a center forward should be there to help out. But nobody. We have Pellegrini trailing, who should not be in that much of an advanced spot anyway. But this is where the center forward needs to be to tap in that ball, to break with Zaniolo, not for him just to do it on his own. The fourth one here, we have a 3v3 that Spinazzola has. It falls nicely to him. Unfortunately, it's a bad touch. If he can get a good touch on that, he can control the ball, put it on net, or he's got an option on the back post there with Abraham, who's probably going to try to jump over the center back there. However, it gets disrupted very quickly once that touch is taken. In the fifth here, we have a 2v2 with open pitch in front of Zaniolo. He's waiting for Abraham to make a decisive movement. However, he doesn't. And then Zaniolo, instead of being able to take Juan Jesus even further there, he slows down, anticipating Abraham's run, but he's then caught by Oliveira. It's unfortunate again. So then, of course, we have the last one, the block shot, which almost results in a goal against Roma, where Kamara just has a sea of Napoli players in front blocking him there. So I don't buy into this narrative that Roma plays bad. I do think they play good, but I think that it's going to take more time than perhaps average for this to come together for the attack. They're still trying to find out ways how to score goals from open play without Dybala, so that's still a work in progress. But I know that good things, they don't happen quickly. Maybe not as quickly, maybe it's taking a little bit longer than we wanted. However, but I do think that the pieces are there. If these guys can play as compact defensively as they did against Napoli, and then start to score goals and have some sort of an orchestrated attack here, then it's a dangerous side. But up until now, we can only take what we have, and Roma needs to do much better converting these chances, and it's not for the lack of goal-scoring opportunities.